And we should be off to the races. Great. This is weird. I usually have my viewer count covered, but now it's not. Holy shit, that was a loud buzz from my phone. Usually I have it covered. I'm gonna keep it covered. I like to keep it covered, man. I like to not psych myself out. Holy shit. Sound. Let's keep that like down there. Alright, bud. Other than that, I got recommended this game, sort of. Not really. I had this game just like on my Steam Deck. On my Steam like library for some reason. I just had it. Easygoing, hardworking. I don't really know. Oh, I need to reach a certain level with the folk tales before I start anything else. Well, these are beginner friendly. Why don't I just do Thousand Islands? Neat. I'll just do the lakes. I'll keep it simple and stupid. Don't think I should customize any of that. We're good. Alright, so I have had this game for a while, just sitting in my Steam library, just collecting dust. But a person who's rated me a few times, who I'm acquaintances with, called Miss Fawn, recommends it highly. And so I will be keeping that recommendation. Seriously, holy shit, okay. My bad. I didn't realize how serious this was. Whoa, game crashed instantly. That was me clicking off. I didn't realize this was... Heyo! I crashed the game. That was just me being a goob. I was clicking off the game while it was loading. Let me load it back up. Alright. So, I will... The access area, yeah. New game. Folktales. I'll do Lake. Are these all your recommended suggestions? Lake. Well, I can't even use this guy. This up to your rigorous standards. I want a good first game. I don't think this even is my first game. So I literally had this game before I even started streaming. I was like, oh, that looks neat. I played it for a little bit. It wasn't not my cup of tea, but I do like Colony Sims. It's just that maybe it just wasn't the time. You know what I mean? I do kind of, when I get sucked in... Oh, wow. Do you purposely play on Update 2? Or is it like just how your Steam game functions? I don't really know any other solution for that. Oh, wait. Call your settlement. Berg. That's Bear. Berg. That's Berg. I'm dumb. Okay. Viveberg. 2 words. Seems good. Alright. Quick stop. I need to learn how to play this game. Okay, we need to chop down wood. Lumberjack field. Okay, let's cut down some lumber over here. Yep. So we have that being constructed. I don't know. I played this game before, and so the tutorial isn't being done. How do I do this? I'm making one of you, dude. Does it have to be on a... I'm confuzzled. Maybe it has to be closer. Am I being dumb? Path. Ooh. That is what I have to do. Path and structure. Path. Is it all, like, grids? Okay. I get it. If it's grids... Well, I'm not really good at grids, but I sort of get it. Okay, he's making the wood, and then the wood gets chopped. We get the gist. We get the gist. And then see what's around. Ruins. Some, I don't know what that is. Underground ruins. A lot of berries. I'm presuming that they have to kind of place 2. Okay. Should I? Well, I don't have any stairs, I don't think. So let me put another one right next to the first. And then that should be good as can be. Build 2 lumberjack flags. I did that. See, build range, you can extend path entrance. Whoa. Holy shit, I just disconnected. Oh my god. So annoying. Studio audience, I'm sorry that this has to happen. Every single time. That's annoying. Is it even... Should be fixed? I have Ethernet. Why aren't you fixed? Alright, let's discard delay. Start that back up. I have to wait 30 seconds. Alright, just me and the studio audience just waiting around. Just for 20 seconds. We're doing good. Oh! Holy shit. Loud buzz. Alright. We're good. It's so annoying. I don't really know why that happens, but... Well, I kind of know why that happens. My internet's a little... bad. But, we're waiting. Oh, I'm back? Nice. You're plenty fine to backseat. I mean... Is that... I'm presuming that's what you do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Mark... I was literally not even looking at that. Okay. Water pump. Presuming it needs to be on the water. Please stop. Okay. So, I do tend to overthink these sorts of games in, like, what's going to be the most efficient pathing. Pre-planning it, but I feel like let's just leave it to be determined. I'm going to make it a little bit of a spaghetti build. Water pump, well, that's being built, hopefully. Make as many builders as we can. Do I need to stockpile these? Oh, that's lumber mill. Beverage amounts. Housing. Storage. There it is. No, if I'm supposed to make a pile yet. I'm following the tutorial. I could put a pile up there. We're good. Pine over here. There's different wood types? Okay. Well, that's so cute. Oh, yeah. So, do I have to, like, make... I have to make housing for them, but, like, are they just gonna sleep on the ground? Yeah, they're all homeless. That's no fun. Why'd they start me off with so many? That's not my fault. Ooh, houses are big. Okay. Well... So, I'm presuming I'm gonna need some berry collection over here. I'm gonna need here to be pretty clear to chop wood and stuff. So I have 2 areas up and down in which I can put housing, logically. So maybe I'm thinking, can I stack them? Maybe go here. I can stack. 2, 3 up. 4, that should be 12. I think I have 8 beavers. Yeah, so planning ahead. We're good. Things. Okay. Let me put that a little up. Maybe even more up. Did they all die? No, they're just sleeping. Really helpful. Need stairs to get it. Alright. Stairs up here would be nice, because this is all just forestry. And then we wait. We wait for this. You know, let's talk about my day. Why don't we? Alright. There's natural stairs. Oh, there are? Where? Oh, there are. Mine eyes doth deceive me no longer. No longer my day shall be as interesting. I'm going to leave it like that for right now, because I already have beavers being belatedly, I don't know the B word. My day was pretty alright. I just wanted to talk about an interesting thing we did in economics class. So, we're taking an economics class, and that's very, it's supposed to be, like, pretty difficult, so I'm not really looking too forward to when it gets, like, to be a pain, but for right now, it's pretty good. Like, we're just starting out the year. It's pretty chill. And he had us do a simulation of, like, free market. And I think he made this simulation a little too strict, alright? The free market's supposed to be... Motherfucker. Sorry for the language. But the thing disconnected again. Why does it... No! That's annoying. Alright. That's infuriating. I'm not really that angry. It's a little stinky that I have to potentially not stream today because of poor internet connection, but... Oh? And it's back. It's so weird because it's running... Normally... Alright, so I don't know if these numbers mean anything to anyone, but normally I'm running at like 3000 kbps, which I don't really know what those numbers mean. Kilobytes per second is my presumption, but I could very well be wrong. I usually run around 3000, which is really good-ish, I think. Maybe it helps me, it lets me run the game, alright? It lets me run the game and the thing. But I'm a little frustrated because it's jumping like way... Alright, hey Fawn, if you're back. I'm complaining to the studio audience, which is my recording, which I post onto YouTube, which I talk to myself for like 20 minutes on if the studio audience is a good allegory for what they would technically be, but... Okay, so they really... I'm presuming they need water, right? They're beavers. I don't think beavers even need water, do they? I don't know, I'm not a beaverologist. I B4ology, though. Damn it, that was bad. Alright, back to what I was saying. The internet is, like, pretty alright. It usually stays around 3000 most days, but for some reason, today it's either jumping to, like, 3500 or farmhouse. It's jumping below to... I would like a bridge so I could go over here and just make this whole thing farm. Because I think this... Can I? Do I have a bridge? I do not have bridges yet. Unfortunate. Alright, let me put the farmhouse here. But it's jumping below 3500, and then above 3,500, and then it's jumping below to like 9. I'm like muddled in the brain. Can I like say numbers correctly? It's jumping from 3,500 all the way down to like 2,600, and it's jumping back up and down and up and down, and it's weird. It's like oscillating too much for what is needed. How many of these guys are just like jobless? For children, 1 is jobless. Okay. Well, I need this being built. I need their houses being built, but I don't have enough logs being cut down. Why don't I cut down all the trees instead of just poorly dragging over some of them? There we go. So that's me complaining about my internet for long enough. Back to the economy. So we were running the simulation in economics class that they wanted us to do, where it was like a free market. They had buyers, they had sellers, or they labeled us either a buyer or a seller, and we would either try to make ducks, or we would try to buy ducks with our resources. It was neat. I liked it. But he's beginning of the game, he's like, there's no collusion. You guys can't work together to like cheat the system, which I thought, okay, we're not really doing a real simulation of the free market, but I suppose that one's a little too heavy-handed for first week of economics, right? Can't be like, oh, everything's corrupt. You never have a fair deal in economics class. So, like, I was going through most of it. I was selling my labor to the buyer, and they were buying my labor, and they're like, ooh, nice labor. And so I was then using the money that I got from selling my labor to buy resources, or to buy ducks, because we want ducks. And I was doing pretty good. I think so, at least. Food stores are doing nicely. Let's, while the going is hot, put a medium warehouse. I don't have, like, trees. I can't build anything. This is always the most annoying part of any colony sim. Is just, like, building the first few things. Because eventually you get to be like, make this. And then they just do it because you have a stockpile of things going on. But let's take away 2. And more lumberjacks. Mark for cutting. I have all this. I guess I can mark more of this for cut. No, don't want to cut the riverbed floor. But I got all this marked for cutting, and it's all cut down. Do you, like, pump water through here so it's no longer dead? That's my guess, right? If we demolish these... Oh, there's no path to that. Demolish that, then the water goes through here. I guess it'll be split and kind of kill off all this crap. We need more water. Up here. Oh, hey, the houses are being built. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. This, and now we need carrots being cooked quickly. Could you kindly cook some carrots quickly, kiddo? That's good. And I think that's good. Now let's build a medium storage warehouse there. And we're laughing. I was stressed setting up a dam, store some water before first drought. Dam will be taken under advisement, but at the current moment, is it landscape? Oh, I can make dam. Never mind, I was gonna be... How do I do that? Oh, I need more. I need more crops for the harvest. Let's do that. And then do I just set up a dam in like just across the whole thing? Large stockpile, small tanks of water. Okay. Rotate 1, 2, 3. Large stockpile. Here you are. All right, let's build a dam. A dam goes here. Viewers can walk on top of them, but yeah, the dam blocks half water about the rest of the. Okay. So if they half flow through, more should pile up here. I get the concept of a dam, but ooh, and then this is like corruption. Is that what you're saying? Well, you're not saying it. This is evil water that we need to fight. Is that the point of the game? I don't know. Let's go over here so we can dam that place up. Just need to have this all built, I suppose. Spicy water. It's that water that you can't drink. Last best on the map. Okay, wait. Last monument. Now, yeah. Okay. I still don't get any. I said okay twice. Like, I understood the sentence. I simply do not. Last monument. Oh. I didn't read. I don't know how to read. I guess I am a little illiterate. What else would you store? Okay. There's maple syrup? Syrup? Guess. I'll leave one blank. Maybe? No, I need to make all 3 to water. Small tank. Large stockpile for logs. I mean, a small one for logs. Maple pastries. That sounds good. Damn. This game kind of makes me a little bit hungry for Canada. In a way I really can't explain. Oh, I haven't finished my story. So, we were doing this economics thing, and he's like, no insider trading. And I was like, oh, darn. You know me too well, teacher. Because I would totally cheat. Which I would. Don't get me twisted for any of your other streamers. I would cheat. Well, I guess that's not really a untwisted thing. Get me twisted for a streamer. I will cheat and steal. But he's like, no insider trading, no cheating, which I've made the joke. Other than that, he didn't really have any other instructions, and so he said no insider trading for buyers to give their resources to sellers, and then sellers instantly give the thing being made, because the sellers want the money that they already have, and the buyers want the ducks, but the sellers want more money. They want the most amount of money. What am I doing here? Make a warehouse for carrots. Make a medium warehouse for blueberries. Blueberries. So I was like, all right, I won't make an insider trading deal with I was a buyer. I wouldn't make one with a seller, but I made one with another buyer because I had enough ducks by the end of the period or at the end of the class to get second place, like a tied second place between like a few people. But one person had enough to win, and so I threw my hat in with the guy who was going to win, and gave him a few of my ducks for real world money. He was giving me like $2 for a duck, and I was like, of course I'm going to take $2 for a duck. I mean, nowadays $2 doesn't really have a lot of buying power, blah blah blah, but still $2 for a duck is nothing to not give a fuck. The rhyme was there in my head. Anyways, I made the money. I made the dough. I made it out quick. And the teacher was like, "What happened to your ducks?" I was like, "I sold them to another buyer." And he's like, "You can't do that." So I'm making making class, doing assignments from. Yeah. I guess if you were just like doing a digital arts class, you could just sell your digital art for things. Sign making class would be. Is it like real signs? That'd be cool. I didn't really have the only. I know I did have an arts and crafts class in my school. I just never took it because I was lazy. That's the end of the thing there. But I got like mildly scolded. He's like, "I said no insider trading." I was like, "Blah blah blah. You said no insider trading between buyers and sellers." And he's like, "All right, I suppose." And so I think I won the economy. Because you're never going to get first place in the economy. Let's just be so for real. You're never going to get number one. But you can be number two with benefits. And that's what I did. I think that's really matters. I think I really learned more in the class than what he was teaching us. Make lumber into logs. Let's build a structure. No, because I want things. Let's go a few spaces away from the water so I can get more water pumps, right? It's like stuff people yeah. I mean, it's just simple economics. All right, I have to make an inventor. Presuming that's in science. Oh, here's the swirly dude that you were talking about, right? Let's put him on a corner. Corner of the stoop. Science! This has nothing to do with anything. I just was quoting myself driving to school today. Unconnected building? I need to connect this to the ground through stairs? You evil, evil person? Dude, how could you do this to me, man? But I'm a weird driver. I just like talk to myself. I like nothing in a. I need stairs and scaffolding, yeah, but I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do. Yeah, these guys are just bum out of luck. I guess they don't have like anything to do. Me just strongly discourage this dude being in this job. I'm a weird driver. I don't like listen to music because I'm not that confident of a driver. But I just speak to myself like an insane person, and I make jokes that I would be like, "Oh, that would have killed. That would have killed on stream." Oh, damn. Just make little goofs and gaffs. Build logs. Wait, I'm bad at reading. Where? Housing? Oh, lodge. God, I'm kind of dumb. Maybe. No, that was just kind of me being dumb. There we go, that's 6. If they could build them. Oh, too far. Too far to reach. Yes. Yes. Oh, I need 2 more. I kind of just can't read. Maybe it's... I think my brain is just, like, all muddled. Oh, I need no more stairs. Because I stacked them on top of each other, because I'm a bit of a dolt. A dim-witted dolt. Make science. Please. You know, I have a little bit of... Because I have been quoted with saying that I enjoy these colony builder games, and those quotes are correct. But I am, like, treacherous, I suppose that's the right word, to play some on stream, because I am not the most efficient colony builder, but I enjoy playing them because it's just like a fun subgenre that I enjoy to play. But I'm like, how do I explain my hesitation to the masses? I am like, I'm not good at these colony builder games, but I play them because I enjoy playing colony builder games. And so I feel like having my colonies being and these guys need to get a job. I need more beavers, but I need more houses to make more beavers, but I don't have enough wood to make houses for the beavers. Dude, need more beavers. It's kind of like I don't want to do a comfort game on stream because then it would be streaming game. You know what I mean? I enjoy Dark Souls games. Don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoy the games that I play on stream. But I want to set, like, I'm probably never going to play. I have, like, a few thousand hours in RimWorld. I don't know if I've ever told. I think I talked about it in your Discord once. I have a few thousand hours in RimWorld, and I'm not even good at it. I'm pretty good. I'll stream many hours. Yeah, like I am all right at RimWorld just because I've played it so much. I like have the bare basics of knowledge, but I play it in such a like me enjoyment way that I definitely don't think it would be entertaining. It's interesting. It's a colony sim, but it's not like this where I don't know who Zognergoth is. Zernergoth? I don't know who that guy is, but RimWorld, you have a colony. Tell me sitting there mute for... RimWorld, you have a colony, and you are, like, hand-picking each person. It's a smaller scale, I suppose, is the best way to say it. Sort of. You can pick people on a lot of things. Stats are very helpful, but you can train those up once you get, like, farther into the game. But traits are very helpful. They're, like, individual... Because it's a smaller focus. Like, instead of having eventually, like, hundreds of beavers, I would have... At most, like, end of the game, you maybe have, like, 20 people. And that's even, like, a really big colony. Usually you start with 3. And, like, maybe you grow to, like, 5 people in a normal, like, middle-sized colony. So each person is much more zoomed in upon. And so we learn about Zulra's, like, oh, she's 34. And so it has, like, a pre-generated history of, like, why they're good at some things and not. It's neat. It's not so much a colony sim, but it's described as a story simulator because you can, like, follow the lives of your colonists in a way that isn't really as easy in games like this. So it's neat. I find it neat. I don't know, I have so many hours in it that it's kind of hard to sell to someone being like, just play it, man. Just play, like, the first 100 hours, and then it's going to be fun, I promise. Like, I don't have a... One of the biggest... I'll let this run just because I have nothing better to be, like, micromanaging. But... R200 so much. Yeah, oh, I like that guy. It's been a while since I watched one of his videos. I watched him play a little bit of what's the word for it? Project Zomboid, but I didn't like that game was too much of a spreadsheet for me. RimWorld is a big spreadsheet, but like it goes RimWorld. I'm doing like a motion with my hands that you guys can't see, but it goes like RimWorld being pretty spreadsheety, and then it's like Dwarf Fortress right above that, and then it's like Caves of Quid, which is insane. Like this is very not spreadsheet. It's very like, oh, they need to plant carrots or whatever. But I don't know if you know what Dwarf Fortress is, but it used to be really bad. Now that it's on Steam, it used to be just like literally a point and click. Like it was all in basically Excel, like a visual Excel. If you look it up now on Steam, it looks like a million times better. Drought approaching. Oh, wait, is it bad that I have him on the other side of the dam? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine, probably. Dwarf Fortress is on Steam now for some reason. That's kind of poor wording on my behalf, but yes, I want to unlock stairs. Can you please go upstairs? I need another 100 science to unlock this. Please, until drought, and you can go through water. If you use stairs. Wait. And they can go through water. Wet fur. Okay. Is wet fur good? These stairs, they like they like having wet fur. I can't read, I think is the problem. Okay. So I'll have them on the other side of the dam so they don't get swept away. That's a lot for this game. Why did I do that? For my current area in the game. I don't have... Wait, let me grab something to drink. Wow. I've just been talking. Just raw. No drink. No nothing. Just talking. Straight mutton? I don't know. I keep trying to rhyme it. Doesn't really work as well. Top left of your screen is green block. Okay. This is my left. This is my left hand. That's the water. Oh, they're going to here to take like little showers, I think. Thirst. Wet fur. Oh, I get it. I get it. They need logs, though, and there's no more logs. So I gotta make it even farther away. There we go. Hopefully they'll make more logs. Cut all of this. One of the big, back to my advertisement as you've advertised this game to me. RimWorld, one of the big drawing factors to, or at least in my opinion, after you've played for so long, is the Steam Workshop and the mods go crazy. Like there's some, I checked it out after you said something, there's some mods in this game, but RimWorld, hundreds, if you care to take a look. Actual crazy amount of stuff. And like it all work, have it pass and live longer. Okay. So I gotta get above a lot. Oh wow. They need more nutrition. Jeez. Please cut down trees, please. I need these trees to be. I don't know. The rhymes aren't coming to me. They usually don't come to me most days, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I do it for the love of the sport. I don't even like rap. I don't do it for the rap. I do it for the rhymes. I do it for the wordplay. Love of the game. That's a lot of carrots. I ferret these carrots to perhaps an easier place for some merit. See if I can get one of these in a place that's actually good. Rubble. I can get around that. But then that's more wood to go up to get wood. I'll just wait. And now we wait. There we go. I think this is mostly going good. Oh, this needs planks too. I don't have planks. Well, I do, but I don't. In the same way. Drought started? What? Oh no. Lumber mill. Here we go. Right near the... Oh wait, I placed it on top of that. That's not good. Lumber mill. Right here. Power lumber mill. With shaft cable. I need shaft power. Let me destroy that. Let me destroy this. And this can go right here. And then lumber mill can go right here. Path here. It all works out. See that? If it's blue, it's connected. Okay. There we go. Working like a charm. An absolute fiddle there. Don't have any stockpiled wood, which is not good. Nothing to do in range? Oh yeah, because I'm dumb. I didn't even say to chop all this crap down. Is there a way to get better wood? You can also build down infinitely, but only one block. Okay. I don't see how that might be necessary, but I'm powering it, dude. I need enough science. I need more beavers. I think that's the problem. I'm getting bottlenecks. Whoa. The drought. It's hitting me bad, man. We're good, though. Wasn't even paying attention. Drought is murdering my efficiency, but we're good. I had it on a pause. It's still water. I don't know what that was from. That. And where's the good water come from? It's the fortress. It's nice. Okay. One of my guys died? Oh, broken teeth. Oh, they need a teeth filer. But I don't have that. Or I can't make it. Because I don't have 5. You don't have 5 logs? Have you seen that? That's like my one reference that I have from Twitch that I hope people know. So you don't have $5, girl? What happened to it? Do you remember that? I don't even know. No! My beavers, they're dying! Why are they dying? Lack of materials, yeah, yada yada, dude. Yap, yap, yap. You know, these beavers, they're a little bit... a bunch of crybabies, if you ask me. That's gross. I know it's like, beavers do need to wear their teeth down on trees, and that's why they numb them down. But that, like, I don't like teeth chipping stuff. That weirds me out. I don't like that. Like, the more I think about it, the more I dislike that that is a thing. I'm sorry, but your game, it's grossing me out. Oh? Maybe we'll get some baby beavers from these, fireside. Yeah, there is something there. I just know it. I just know it. Drought ended. Yay! Where's the water come from? Oh, it's cool. It's still gonna take a while, but it's cool. Berries. Baby beaver! Let's go! I don't have a name. Baby! Well, they have extra houses. This should be... Oh, there's 3 in each house, so there should be 12 allowed. I gotta get enough... Oh, I have enough science, too! It's all coming up me. Yeah? Happy days. That's good. I don't think that was the most efficient way I could have done it, but I don't really care. And 40 wood? Where did I even get that from? Oh, I cut down all that. That's where I got that from. I need to build a forester. Sorry, broski. I don't have that much science, because I wasted it on making my bad housing idea work. Dude. Sorry, bro, but my own poor planning means that I can't do what you're telling me to. Do I need more water? I need more beavers. I keep saying that, but I do need more beavers. I need more beavers before... do you get the pun of my title? I don't know if it's too... like, you have to read it phonetic. Well, no, it's literally... you have to read it out loud for it to make any sense at all. But it sort of makes sense. If you, like, squint at it. No, I need more science. What is this even for? Unlocks. More science needed. But I think that way. Okay. Just making sure. Just double checking that it was... I thought it was a little bit of a stretch. I agreed with myself. I was like, this one's a little too much, but... how do I make them walk into the water? Oh, wait. I'm dumb. It's because there aren't any planks. This guy needs to make planks. I always wish for my puns to be heard. But... beavered... no, there's nothing there. I was gonna be like, I like prefer beaver them to be loved. Okay. Just sometimes puns aren't loved, and I think those people weren't loved. Alright? Puns are great. Why is their happiness at like a -4? Whoa, thirst is down the drain. Causing them so much pain. This needs to be up. Can we please? Thank you kindly. You know, I know rapping isn't in my future, but I do like the wordplay enough to keep doing it, even if the bit I don't think ever hits. And I think that is most coverage. Path through the water. Yeah. Guess they do gots to. Can I like put a recreational thing under the water? So they just like drown themselves? Rooftop terrace. Ew. No, that's 2. I'm bad at math. No. Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have. Well, no, the dam did kind of save me. I was gonna say no dam and just have it stairs down path and then stairs back up. So, like, they just drown themselves. Okay. If they're meant to be in the water, my plan still has hope. Alright, if I break this, I'm, like, curious what this will fill up. If it fills this up, maybe that could be good for me. But maybe I cut this off. Maybe I cut this. No, that's way too far away. I think I cut this off. I think that might be. Yeah, because it's coming from here, but it's also going into there. So I think if I cut this off, that will help. Well, yeah, they swim IRL. They are in lakes or in rivers. I don't know if I've ever seen a beaver in real life. I think I live near. It's no common knowledge. I know some internet security, but I don't think it's any. I'm pretty willing to give up the fact that I live in New York. But even though I do, I don't think I've ever seen a beaver. Maybe? Have I seen a beaver? I don't know. I think I've seen an otter in real life. Not in, like, a zoo. But I don't think I've ever seen a beaver. That's funky. What was I gonna ask? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Fawn, you're a weeb, right? That was kind of pointed of a question. You enjoy anime. Have you watched JJK? Or read it? I've seen one Beaver Arrow, but seen Seattle Aquarium. Oh, okay. If you have, what are your... Alright. This is a nerdy question. I was just gonna go straight to it, but I gotta, like... You know what I mean when you, like, have a friend and you're like, do you like anime? Do you not like anime? You're only on episode 2 of it? Okay. I don't want to spoil you. But it's over in the manga, which is kind of actually neat news because it was, like... It's very modern day. Like, how do I explain this? Like, JJK has only been a thing for, like, a few years now. Like, it's a new... I'm sure you know this, but I'm explaining it to myself more than anything else. Are you, like, currently, as of right now, watching it? I'm, like, I have to make sure, because I don't want to spoil anything. Because spoiling, that would be crummy. Because it's a really good show. But are you, like... Have you watched a few episodes and, like, you're currently not on the binge right now, or are you on the binge? Because I do recommend it if The first few episodes of the anime are like just getting everything started. So I can definitely understand why some people would be kind of bored by that. Okay. Wait, as soon as the next are you watching it with someone then? I'm not on the binge. Okay. It's unfortunate. I think it would be a very... I'm at 0.9 of a thing? Alright. Little prissy baby. I need more beavers, dude. Alright. If you're... Maybe, you'll get to it eventually. I was gonna ask, because the manga ended. I'm, like, all the way caught up. I don't want to spoil anything. But the manga ended a while ago. Like, maybe last year or something. Which was neat, because it's, like, a new... Like, it's not a old, like, Dragon Ball Z sort of thing. So, it's neat that the newer generation of manga are, like, seeing their way through. If that makes any sense. Anyways, the author, who was, like, basically keeling over and dying at the end of the, manga because of, like, health issues, because he had to come up with a chapter of, like, one of the most popular things of entertainment in a while. Every single week he'd have to, like, come up with something brand new and, like, creative, and still, like, see his artistic vision through while being, like, berated online. So he was, like, dying by the end of the show. It was very sad. Or he was, like, dying by the end of it being broadcast. It was very upsetting, very sad. I don't know why I did a voice for that. That was... He's dying. But he's too... Black cover came out. It's my copy. Yeah, but, like, this was... I don't know, like... Maybe it's just the fans of JJK, but they were vicious. Like, he made some... He was definitely interesting with his decision making. I'll leave it at that. But he, like, made tough authorial decisions that are, like, difficult, or that are, like, not popular. So he was definitely getting berated by his fans for a lot of its production. And so his health made, like, a huge decline. But he's making a sequel, which is cool. And so... But, like, a lot of people are like, I don't know if it's good. But for his health, he's not drawing it. Because he drew JJK. He drew all of it. The author, the mangaka, he drew the whole thing by himself with, like, understudies, but he drew it all to his vision. But this new sequel is coming out, and a lot of people are like, well, it's not drawn by him, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. And so maybe there's some discussion there, but if you're not wanting to get spoiled, I won't go any farther than that. Because if I do, then it's, like, spoiler territory. But anyways, I've been, like, I don't know. Same with games, same with a lot of things. I go in, like, waves. I don't know if you've heard this. I've, like, made this speech maybe once or twice. I go in, like, waves of enjoying things, where I really enjoy things. I really enjoy, like, something to do, and then I just, like, can't stand it. If I see another second of it, I couldn't bear it. Blocks off water completely. Just height, blah, 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 blah. And I was, for part of the summer, in, like, an anime like, focus, and then I stopped being. And so I'm kind of, like, I'm halfway through quite a few series, or 2 series that I want to finish. And, like, I'm halfway through Dress Up Darling right now. And I'm like, oh, I want to finish this. I want to be, like, I'll at least get done with it, but... Oh, I get to plant? Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. Confirm. Oh, the tutorial's over! Why would I not make any of these? Why is birch the good one? Give me your professional opinion, Mrs. Fawn. Please, Professor Fawn. Give me your professional opinion. Opinion. Which wood is the best? Or am I barking up the wrong tree? Go! I got one good. I thought of that midway through. Birch gives least for the time. Best investment is oak. Pine is good for quick, short term. Okay. Let me do some pine here then. And then I'll do a huge forest of oaks. There we go. Chestnut are edible when grilled. Okay, and then I'm assuming you can make like maple syrup out of maples. Sorry, I gotta get past the New York accent. Syrup. Can the forest ranch? No, he cannot. Also, he is not being currently occupied because I don't have enough beavers. He cannot currently do his job. But he can do it over here. I'm thinking about maybe moving a farm here and then just farming all this. I think that might be good. Now, what I'm thinking of is how do I get this being irrigated? You know what I mean? Because I want all of this to be farmland. So how do I get this to be irrigated? Maybe, I don't know. Adjust, priority, no. No. Can I dig? Landscaping. Oh, this is the dynamite. I don't have enough science for this. Explosive factory? That's dope. It's kind of dumb that you have to make an explosive factory and then you have to unlock that. Metal. Ooh. Gross. Alright, let me increase quality of life then. If we're doing the boring thing, I'll increase the quality of life. Some paths over through here. And then paths on top. There we go. Starting a folktale on the same map. Just by... Okay. There's no need for that. Drought approaching? Gulp? I need to not do that again. Okay. Okay. Okay, tough guy. I'm thinking maybe demolish these, and obviously this is going to flow through here and revitalize it, but this is going to be cut off. I'm thinking smart here. I think that might be good. That could be neat. Why are there... Oh, they need bread? Why are they hungry? There's so much... There's not so much shit, because there's no... Ah, they're starving! They're all starving! I didn't realize they were starving! No, don't go tonight! They're gonna starve to death! No! How did I lose at the beaver game? No offense! Okay, they're not all gonna starve to death. Some of them may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay, they're not all starving. I caught it quick enough where they're not all gonna die. But this beaver game, it's got teeth, you could say. I thought that one was a stretch. That one was nothing to do in range. Yeah, dude. Neutral. Neutral. No, I like thought of another one in my head, but I was like, that one right there is too far. That one's for real not gonna be funny. Alright, this is making a tributary, and then it goes back into here, and then goes back into here. I'm thinking that could be good. These beavers need to get over here, man. Can these guys demolish or what? Whoa! Mad beaver babies being born. Bro. I was proud of that one. Some stockpile. And we got water being made. Making mad water. Now what do I do with my... I can do a builder's hut. That could be good. I don't really know what to unlock. I'm out of the tutorial. Gravity battery? It's not a real thing. Probably is. I can, like, maybe see how that would work. I don't really know what to unlock. Maybe I could do some housing. There's a crisis going on. I'd say gears. How would I produce gears? Oh, that's how you produce gears. Okay. Sounds good to me. I will wait after the drought season for that to happen, but... just add more water to the wheels. Okay. I gotta wait for all these goobers to grow up good and strong. Building lacks power? Dude! Not cool, man! Just huddle down. Hunker down for the winter, boy. Let's destroy that one. If you have beavers... Oh, I did see that, but I was like, why would you need hamster wheel if you have water wheel? That makes sense. That does. My brain is like, yup. Let's make a forester up here, too. Just so we're all on the same page. I could make a hamster wheel here. Path go around. Go here. Power. This might, wait, let me deconstruct that, and then the gear because I know this is probably going to need some power. That goes there. And then path that. Ah? Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's not pretty good. Nope, we're good. Alright. Oh! Also jog my memory of what I want to talk about. Fun, I got, this has nothing to do with anything, but I got the monetization on Twitch going, which is sweet. I've been like, I had the ability to do it for a while, but I kind of just kept forgetting to. But it's all up and running now, which is pretty good. Well, I'm pretty sure I get some ad revenue, but I don't get a lot because I don't have, I think I have to get I have to get my viewer average up, and then I need to get, my follower count to 25. I think I'm at like an average viewers of like 3, and I need it to be at a 4, I believe. So I'm like this close to getting like good ad revenue and being, I think it's partner, or not partner, it might be like affiliate. So I'm close to making some moolah. For me, channel more. Yeah. I have been doing this thing. That was a bad voice crack. I have been doing this thing on YouTube, which I've been recording all my VODs on Twitch through OBS, and then I've been posting them as like unedited YouTube videos. And they're unedited not because I think I'm funny for the entire hour or something minutes that I stream, but because I'm really lazy. And I could probably figure out how to edit it, but that would be a lot. So I just kind of be like, oh, here's my jokes. And I've actually been getting some views. Been popping some views. I'm very surprised because I use YouTube to watch people that I enjoy. I don't usually go out I don't go out and like find streams that I'm like, oh, this is neat. But I guess that's the difference between a pro YouTube supporter and I don't know. But speaking of that, and looking at the time, I hate to cut things short, but I might have to go. Due to me like not streaming in a while, I have been like building back up my streaming stamina. I'm kind of beat right now, so I'll be ending this off. Thanks so much for staying by for so long, Fawn. That was very kind of you. And I'll catch you later, I suppose. Yeah, I don't actually have that much homework. But I probably will have to do some. Anyways, have a good day. See ya. But that leaves me and you. My glorious studio audience. I think glorious was too much. Maybe just like pretty good studio audience. Good to see you if you've gotten this far. If not, no worries. I hope you all have a good day. See ya.